Hi, I'm Dr. Alan Widener from MassageChairRelief.com, and today is our bi-weekly massage chair industry update for Wednesday, April 1st, 2020. There's not going to be any April Fool's jokes in this recording. So everything I tell you is straight up the truth as far as what I've heard and what is currently going on in the massage chair industry. And of course, primary on everybody's mind right now is the coronavirus, the pandemic. I wrote an article a little over a week ago that talked about the effects of the virus on the Chinese supply chain, as well as effects it is having on the business here in the United States. And of course, some things have changed since then. From what I understand, and by the way, I did I think four interviews last week. Sorry, 3 interviews. One with Kevin Lee, who's the CTO of Luraco Technologies, David Wood, who's the CEO of Human Touch, and Cliff Levin, who's the CEO of Furniture for Life, which is the parent company for Oco, Decor, Positive Posture, Panasonic USA, and I think I got them all. Anyways, those interviews are I did with them to find out what their take was on the industry and what's going on with the virus and what changes are going on in China. The good news is that the Chinese production is almost up to 100%. Numbers I were hearing numbers like 90%, close to 100%, and chairs were on the water, as they say, which means that they're on the ships and they are released from the port in China and they're on their way to the United States. Now, of course, in the United States, things are a little different now because we're just kind of still China's hit their peak and are now on the downswing of this, but in America, we're still kind of on the upswing. Even though here in Utah, the last couple of days, there have been increased numbers of coronavirus cases, but they're increasing at a slower rate, which is wonderful. And of course, we want it to stop altogether, but that hopefully will be sooner than later. Anyways, here in the United States, a lot of the states have issued shutdown, some shutdown policies or recommendations. In California and in Arizona and in Utah, where all 3 of my stores are, we have had to shut the doors for regular hours. I was only there by appointment in my Utah store, but my California and Arizona stores had regular hours, and those stores are now closed down. We still do meet at the showroom with deliveries and some other situations, but we do not have regular hours. If you're interested, to talk to us at the stores, you can call the store phone numbers, and you can find the numbers on our website for our store locations. But anyways, but things have changed here, definitely changed. And of course, that means our staff their hours have been cut down pretty much to nothing, except for a few things that need to be addressed, like deliveries and answering phone calls and whatnot. But it has definitely changed here, and so that's what's big. That's the big deal now. We are. And one of the things that someone asked me once, will there be a problem with these chairs coming from China having the coronavirus in the chairs or in the boxes? And the answer to that would be no. This virus has a very short shelf life, if you will, and they will not survive. The virus will not survive the trip on the actual product itself coming from China. So we're pretty good there. Of course, you get conflicting information about this thing all the time. One minute it is airborne, the next minute it's not. Wear a mask, don't wear a mask. I don't know what to believe. Some say that the virus can last 24 to 72 hours outside of a host. I've heard longer and shorter numbers than that. So I've heard that it can be done within a matter of hours, like up to 9 hours, and it's dead. But I've heard others say that it could be a few days. But I don't really know. But there's all kinds of information out there. It is a little bit of a crazy situation. Never seen anything like it in my lifetime. I mean, I've heard of other epidemics, but I've never seen anything like this with a pandemic, and I don't really know what to expect. So anyways, just please practice social distancing, clean your hand, wash your hands all the time, disinfect parts of your home that where people that people in your family are using quite regularly. Minimize contact with other folks, and you know, the standard stuff that we've all heard. And anyways, just be safe out there, and hopefully this will pass sooner than later. I tell you what, during this coronavirus pandemic, it's a great time to buy a massage chair, and I don't mean to sound like a pitch man, but I'm just telling you that seems like every other day we're hearing from another company that's offering a sale. We already have Osaki with their, and Ogawa have offered free extended warranty with their chairs. Now, starting today, Human Touch is offering $1,000 off their Supernovo and their Novo XT2. That's for the rest of April. We also have some pre-owned factory certified chairs from Furniture for Life. I believe we have a Dreamwave, and not a Dreamwave. We have some Panasonic, I think a couple of Panasonic J7s that are priced very, very well. And you can go on our pre-owned directory and see what we have there. We've got a lot of options on our pre-owned directory. If you want to get discounted prices for next to new chairs in immaculate condition, go check out our pre-owned directory, because we've got a lot of options there. Also the Brio, the Brio original is down. I think the price now is $37.99, regularly $49.99. That's a great price for the Brio, and that of course includes a 5-year extended warranty, which Furniture for Life is also offering on all their chairs. You know, there is going to be another a brief flash sale this coming weekend for another massage chair company. And I won't mention who it is because the sale hasn't started yet, but it starts on the 3rd until the 6th. But stay tuned, watch the website, and you'll be able to kind of keep updated. You'll probably see it if you're online doing any searching at all. Let's see, what else have we got to talk about? There really isn't that much more to talk about. A lot of the, not a lot, but pretty much, well, I don't know, but most of the massage chair companies that we represent are working from home, except for a real skeleton crew of people at the warehouse. But all the folks and all the principals are working from home. If you watch the interviews, you'll see that every one of the interviews is from the home of the executive. And some companies have furloughed employees. It's really a tough time. It's tough for us. I mean, I've got 2 California employees and 2 Arizona employees who really are basically out of work for now, and it's tough. It's tough on an employer because you have feelings for your staff. You care about them. You want everybody, you know, well, I guess it depends on the kind of business you run, but you want everybody to be successful and everybody to succeed and everybody to have the means to, you know, carry on. And it's hard to not be able to have to see payroll reductions and unemployment, and of course even the fear of getting sick and all that other stuff that's coming into play. It's tough to watch as an employer. But anyways, we hope that everybody stays safe out there. I thought I would also mention to you that I got some interesting information from Furniture for Life about logistics, as an update on logistics. As of this email that I received a week ago, all the ports in Asia were open and shipping. The port of Long Beach was open. The port at Houston was reopened. A lot of the warehouses are still are open, but just not allowing visitors. And outbound shipping from the warehouses is all good. I don't think we've seen a lot of delay in the local shipping, like shipping out of LA or out of Texas or out of Seattle for the different companies. It looks like the shipping is okay, but the demand is certainly down, and so there's still some things. And like I said, everything from China seems to be revving up, but here in the United States, things are kind of grinding down even more and more, and it kind of seems to be happening state by state. Every day you hear something different. And not to mention the fact that Utah had an earthquake a week and a half ago. We had we had a 5.7, and then later in the day we had a 5.6, I think, and then we had another one a few days later, and lots of aftershocks. So, and it was raining outside and miserable and gloomy, and so you know you're locked inside your home. You've got earthquakes going on around you, and it's raining outside and cold. That's just a recipe for depression and disappointment. But things are looking up. It's spring's coming, and you know, hope springs eternal, and especially with the changes of the season. So let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's stay safe and do whatever we can to make this adventure, this miserable adventure, as positive as possible. But anyways, that's it for our update this week. I'm Dr. Alan Weidner from Massage Chair Relief. If you found the video helpful, please feel free to thumbs up, like us on our YouTube channel. And even though our stores are closed, you can still reach out and call us at 888-259-5380. I'm available to talk about chairs and whatnot. We're here to serve you any way we can. But have a fantastic day, and we will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.